How you doing, everybody out there in the Nano Army? It's your boy, Nanobot 9000, bringing you another anime review. You see, I had no idea what to do, so I decided to do this. I decided that I'm going to do something that you wanted to do. An anime review of an anime that you've been requesting a long time. Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. 50% of people say it's mainstream anime, like me, but everybody keeps saying Dragon Ball Z is quote unquote the greatest show of all time. But I totally disagree. I've seen way better shows than Dragon Ball Z. And most of them aren't even anime. Well, most of them are anime, but still. Alright, let's move on. Let's start at the very beginning. At the very beginning, there was a show called Dragon Ball. And it shows that, it pretty much shows the main character is a little boy with a weird monkey tail. He goes by the name of Goku. He pretty much holds this weird staff, and pretty much he joined up with a girl named Bulma, who went on to get so Goku and Bulma went on a big journey to get the sacred Dragon Balls to call upon the great Shenron. And whoever calls upon the great Shenron will be granted one wish, anything they desire. So anyway, here's some things about the characters. Goku seems pretty energetic sometimes. And the thing is, Goku's never seen a girl before. So there is this one scene where Goku actually he saw what was in between the legs of a lady. I.e. the lady Goku was looking at was Bulma. So anyway, there are many types of instances in the show where Goku pretty much feels up in between the person's legs to see if they're a boy or a girl. And a lot of people say Goku is pervy, but he never seen a girl before, so he didn't know he was a pervert. Later on in the anime, Goku met a girl named Chi-Chi. And there were some moments, but spoiler alert, in the future, Goku and Chi-Chi actually got together. Not Goku and Bulma. Hell nah. That comes later. Not the Goku and Bulma thing, the Bulma having a relationship with someone. That comes later. Anyway, there are some instances in the show, but then people started to get a bit tired of the original Dragon Ball series. So, they went on to make something which is good, that is targeted to the teenage category. And that is none other than what a lot of people say is the greatest show of all time, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, Z. Dragon Ball Z is pretty much where Goku is pretty much in some sort of is more mature, but still doesn't really know that much. I almost forgot to mention that there was a character in the original named Master Roshi, who, in my opinion, is the biggest pervert in anime. Seriously, like, what is up with that? Anyway, in Dragon Ball Z introducing many characters over the years, like Cell, Boo, Piccolo, Frieza, and the number one most popular Dragon Ball Z character besides Goku, the Prince of all Saiyans himself, the frickin' Vegeta. You want to know, you want me to okay, so by the way, I actually told someone about Vegeta, and I asked him to put the word Vegeta in a sentence, and he said, I lost my Vegeta when I was 14 years old. Okay, enough of that. So pretty much there's lots of different type of things going on in Dragon Ball Z. Like some funny moments, like for example, Bulma's dance body. And there's this one instance where Gohan, the son of Goku, ate an apple and he was tripping balls. The one moment in Dragon Ball Z that I remembered was in Dragon Ball Z Kai. It's where a boy pretty much was left alone by Piccolo. Well, Piccolo didn't really let him alone. He just hide and then see what happens. And that boy pretty much turned into the Great Ape. And man, it was crazy. Yeah. There was also a show called Dragon Ball GT, but that was a piece of crap anyway. Anyway, there was something for the adults. Something really action-packed. Dragon Ball Super, which is pretty much Dragon Ball Z, just way more intense. So there are lots of things going on in Dragon Ball Z over the years. But there's one question that I wanted to know about one of the characters. Has anyone even realized how crazy rich Bulma is? Seriously. Like she had like a scouter or something and yada 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 and stuff. Also, Dragon Ball Z have one of the most funniest body transformations. Like Majin Buu went from a fatty pink plump, no offense Kirby, to a muscular pink ink dude, which is pretty funny. So anyway, there were other types of things in Dragon Ball Z media, like tons and tons of movies, and even a god-awful live-action movie called Dragon Ball Evolution, where Goku looks like some sort of stupid Disney Channel character. And also, which is kind of weird, because most of the time Dragon Ball Z kind of takes place in the past, the present, and the future, which is kind of crazy. I stated that Dragon Ball Z is the number one worst world to live in. Like if you lived in the Dragon Ball Z world, you would not be safe. Like every second there's buildings collapsing or planets being destroyed or everything burning to death. Seriously, everything keeps getting demolished over and over. Seriously, like, what is up with those people? Yeah. And also there are many types of I'd say Dragon Ball games. Like, well, this isn't technically a Dragon Ball game, but it has Goku and other Dragon Ball Z characters in it. Next year, a game called Jump Force, which is a game where a bunch of anime characters from the Shonen Jump Company battle it out. Like characters from Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Naruto, Fist of the North Star, Rurouni Kenshin, Hunter x Hunter. They even had Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And most recently, Izuku Midoriya or Deku from My Hero Academia, which is pretty freaking awesome. I've always wanted to play Deku against Goku. Well, too bad there isn't Saitama in it, because I always wanted to do a really awesome battle. Deku versus Saitama. Who would win? So anyway, back to Dragon Ball Z. Well, I'm just going to conclude this here. Anyway, Dragon Ball Z is a pretty alright anime. Look, I know what you're thinking. Nanobot, Dragon Ball Z is the best anime of all time! Yes, I understand that you think that it's the best one of all time, but hear me out. I've seen way better anime than Dragon Ball Z. Yes, there's all the fighting and stuff, but is that what you really wanted to see in an anime? Just fighting? Nothing but fighting? And also, what's up with the Super Saiyan scenes? Seriously, when they go Super Saiyan, it feels like that it sounds like that they stepped on a Lego, or if they're constipated, like seriously, what's up with the Super Saiyan? Well, anyway, I had to get out of here. See you later. Anytime, this is Nanobot 9000 beaming out. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. And a Happy New Year.